Infants, toddlers, tweens, and youth on the verge of adulthood. This only begins to describe the diversity among the 260 or more children in Norfolk's foster care system. If you have ever considered foster parenting or adoption, stick around and meet Shanice Nordstrom, a family services worker with Norfolk Human Services, Laura Pease and Amanda Stifler, who are both Norfolk foster parents, and they join us both sort of on different ends of the spectrum of foster parenting. We have one who is relatively new at it, another who is considered seasoned, that is 5 years, although we have foster parents who have been taking this on for 15, 20 years. So that tells you a little bit about the commitment that people make. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
May is annually observed as Foster Care Awareness Month, and although this is something that people need to be aware of year-round, we choose this month to really get the word out as much as possible. Shanice, you work with recruitment and bringing foster parents, prospective foster parents in to help provide homes for these children that are in need. So what brings children into the foster care system in the first place?
Children come into the foster care system for various reasons. Usually it's because of abuse or neglect.
Okay, so abuse and neglect, generally these children are not allowed to be kept in their homes because of their safety issues. All right, so foster parents provide that safety net for the children while the biological parents or the children where the home where the children would usually stay is being assessed, and that services are being dispensed and such. So getting yourself geared up to even make that call has got to be a pretty big deal, I would imagine. Do you ever receive the calls?
I do, actually. I do get inquiries. We have an informational session that is held every other month to let people know exactly what foster care is. So people can ask questions and get answers. So
great. And I'm sure that both of you have asked questions. What did you initially think of when you contacted somebody about becoming a foster parent?
Well, the reason that kind of provoked us into wanting to become foster parents, my husband and I, we made quite a few trips to Russia a few years back and spent some time in an orphanage there. And there was 100 kids in this one orphanage and just a handful of workers. And it was kind of along the way I learned how important it is to nurture children at that age. And if they're not nurtured, you know, they're affected for life, their brain development and everything like that. And so it made me really sad, you know, all these kids in this orphanage that just this handful of workers, they just couldn't nurture 100 children. And so we came home and talked to our children, and we're like, you know what, we want to love on the babies in the city of Norfolk, you know, while their parents can't. And we love babies, so it's just kind of a win-win.
Great. So that's what motivated you to get involved. And you are relatively new at it, I would say, compared to this young lady who's been here for doing it 5 years now. So what prompted you to get involved?
I really liked the idea of getting to be involved with helping keep families together. I liked the idea of being able to help and nurture and support a child, but also support their parents in trying to get their child back and work with the family as a whole. Okay.
And those are both of them have made excellent points in what foster care is all about. And foster care is not necessarily a permanent situation, is that correct?
It's meant to be, not to be permanent. So it's a temporary situation. And we work with the families so that they are able to get their children back, because ultimately the goal is always reunification, usually. And once all efforts are exhausted, then it would go to adoption, and the child would be available for adoption.
Okay, so initially that child would be placed in foster care, but the ultimate goal is to bring them back to the families, which is what you had mentioned. And that is part of the training, I'm sure, that you undergo in order to join that foster family organization. And Shanice, there is training that you mentioned is offered, but information sessions come first. And so there's one coming up in July that will be in time for folks to see this and know that it's happening. What happens in these trainings? What is it that how long do they last? And is it an hour long? Is it how many weeks? It's pretty long, isn't it?
Yeah, it takes about 4 months, I would say, to become a foster parent. We have Pride. We use a Pride curriculum, and that's 27 hours of pre-service training. So after that, then we go through all the checks. There's background checks, and we have to make sure that the family is able to meet their needs financially before, committing to taking on another child. And then we have to assure that there's enough space and it's appropriate setting for a child. And
so there's some basic things like having enough space in the house, and you have to meet certain parameters in order to.
And the classes, my husband and I, we have 2 daughters, 14 and 11. So we were kind of like, do we really need to go to these classes? We're already parents, they're great kids. And so we're like, we wanted to do foster care, but okay, we'll take the classes because we have to. But they did a really good job, of keeping us engaged, and it was interesting. And a lot of the classes are trying to help take care of hurt children that are going through a lot, that need your love, even though they don't, they're pushing you away and stuff like that. So it was really helpful. It wasn't horrible.
So you found out that you could learn a lot of new things.
We sure did, yeah.
Yeah. And I think that you have not only learned it through training, but you've been able to apply it for a little longer too.
Yes, I have. And you don't just learn it at Pride either. You complete a certain number of ongoing training hours throughout the year. So you're continually learning new strategies for working with, we call them kids from the hard places or kids from the hurt places, to help them and to better support them and their families through the whole year. So it's not just even that initial 27 hours of training that you do.
And I'm sure that as you gain experience, then you're able to actually kind of teach yourself new things too. Yeah. You've had, so how have you felt? You've been doing it for 5 years, so clearly you just didn't go, oh, well, that's it. So you're continuing to do this.
We are. We adopted 2 children back in March.
Wow.
And we still have a foster child in our home. And we talk about whether it's time to close your home, but once you know these kids are out there and you know that they need the help, it's really hard to stop. It's really hard to walk away once you know the need is there.
Yeah. So you feel good about your decision?
Yeah.
What would you advise somebody who's thinking about this?
Keep in mind that reunification is the goal. The goal is not adoption. You're going to fall in love with these children. A lot of the times you're also going to love their families, though, and you're going to want to support them going home.
So learning to let go, but gently.
Yeah, it's hard to let go. Our first placement just turned 1 on Saturday, and his family invited us, and it's just really neat, so we'll continue to be a part of his life. So it's been a good experience so far.
Yeah, we've been able to stay in touch with some of our former placements too, and I know you guys actually encourage us to stay involved as a resource to help support these families after the kids transition back home, which is nice.
Because our foster parents make an imprint in these children's lives, It's a lifetime imprint that nobody can take away, and so, yes, great support.
That's a wonderful thing you do, and I hope that just these brief experiences that they've shared with you will perhaps prompt you to pick up the phone and call and talk to somebody with Norfolk Foster Care to see about the next information session and perhaps the training, so you too can give back to the kids. Thanks a lot for joining us.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Our aging population is growing, and so are reports of abuse, neglect, and exploitation. Learn what to look for and how to take action when we come back.